Hello everyone. Day 902. Walking 5 miles per day, every single day, at age 67 and a half. Today's quote was sent to me by a very good friend of mine, Jennings. And he's probably been my biggest supporter through this walking adventure over the last couple of years. I mean, he has just been right there sending me attaboys and keeping me going and checking in and all that stuff. So Jennings, I really greatly appreciate you sending this over. This one is from the brilliant Mark Twain. The most important 2 days of your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Let me repeat that. Mark Twain. The most important 2 days of your life are the day you were born and the day that you find out why. Now, finding out why is hard for some of us and it's been easy for others. I've got a good friend of mine in Atlanta. His name's Greg, ultra successful guy. And he has known since high school exactly what he wanted to do. He did it, and it morphed into something bigger than life for him. And I've often envied that, but envy is not a good thing. I should celebrate it, and I do. I celebrate Greg a lot. He's watching me. He'll probably see this. And he knew his, purpose very, very early on in life, and some do. Some of us wander around for 50 years thinking that a job is going to be my purpose, or thinking this or that or this or that. What I have learned over the last 902 days, however, is that someone's purpose has to have in my view, has to have a few criteria that maybe goes against conventional wisdom. Purpose should not have a dollar sign attached to it. That's been my number one flaw, is chasing the money. I've chased it, I've caught it a few times and lost it a few times. But there's no purpose in that. All that is finding a way to pay the bills so that maybe you can buy more stuff and get more bills. It's a ridiculous rat race. And I've been on that wheel, like I said, for well over 50 years. I think purpose doesn't have to have a time limit on it. You don't have to find your purpose when you're 5 years old, and you don't have to find before you're 25 years old, you don't need to find your purpose either. I think one's purpose is presented to them when the time is right. And when I say presented to them, I believe that God has everything to do with this. The fact that, out of the blue in 2021, I mean, really no reason. In 2021, I started walking and walked 873 miles in 2021. And then in 2022, I think for the total year, I may have walked 100, 140. So I fell off the wagon then. But then 2023 came around. I turned 65. I think that was the wake-up call for me. And I was 266 pounds. And I just, it started out with, losing weight. And, I had been listening to David Goggins a little bit, but he really hadn't sunk into my brain yet. But now I've listened to David Goggins every day for 902 days. The man's part of me, And that purpose, that elusive purpose that I have been not really searching for, because I don't believe you can search for your purpose. I believe Your purpose is, again, it's presented to you. I think it's been presented to me right now. I got another comment yesterday on TikTok, and it's just mind-blowing that these people from all over the world are commenting on a video of a guy walking around wearing yellow. I'm wearing my Ducati hat today. Yeah, I used to have a Ducati. I sold it. I wish I hadn't, but that's okay. Another story for another day. It's all about doing something that's bigger than you are. And for people, again, from all over the world, literally all over the world, commenting, watching these videos, that tells me that, number one, I'm striking a chord. Number two, I'm doing something special here. And number three, I need to be patient. It's 6 weeks in, and I'm beating the crap out of myself because my views aren't where they need to be on YouTube. And then I'll read a post from the big players on YouTube, and they'll say, don't even look at the views for the first 5 years. Well, that's tightening up, because the whole thing's changing. YouTube is morphing. It's being geared more toward small independent channels like me, and getting away from the highly edited stuff, which is me. And I think that's why my purpose has landed in my lap when it has, is because if I had done this 5 years ago, it would have died, because the YouTube algorithm was not recognizing channels like this. Now it is, and it's promoting them. And when the YouTube algorithm, once it catches my channel, and by the way, I'm reaching close to 90 videos already since July the 4th. Once that algorithm catches it, then it's gonna start mushrooming and growing exponentially. That is purpose. Because going back to the gentleman last week that commented, said that he was 61 years old, he had lost his job, he had ballooned up to 301 pounds. He watched my video and he was taking charge of his life. There are going to be more and more and more of those as this channel grows. And I can't think of a more worthy purpose than that. So I think Mark Twain's right. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Well, I don't think today is the day I found out why. I think I've known it for a little while. But we might as well mark down today as the day I really found my why. What's my purpose? Because I'm going to do this no matter what. I'm going to post 2 videos per day, and if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because I know I'm still going to reach people. Whether the channel grows into something bigger than life or not, I'm still going to be reaching people every single day, because I see the numbers every single day. I hope that helps you. Don't chase the money. Don't chase some arbitrary time limit that you put on yourself that, I got to be successful by the time I'm 25, or I'm no. No. I would say, be still and know that He is God, and it is going to present itself, and when it does, you're going to know. I hope y'all have a fantastic Sunday. I will see you first thing in the morning. Peace.